Hey, 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 hey. Welcome to Unique Gemini Beauty. I hope all is well. Sending out positive love, positive energy, and positive vibrations to those who need it. This right here, we're doing a reading on the deceased, Miss Lovely Deshayla Harris, okay? Rest in peace, baby girl. We're doing a reading on her, okay? Um, this is a very touchy reading because I know this is dealing with the deceased. And I know my viewers are used to certain things, but I do like to change it up because I'm not stuck in a box type of reader. So if you with it, give us a thumbs up. If you don't, it is what it is. Thank you for reviewing anyway. Okay, so we're going to just jump into this read with tarot cards, and we're going to smooth our way over to the goddamn oracle, which is the wisdom of the house of night, and then we're going to go to her love life to see what was going on. And for the most important card that we want to know and the viewers want to know, was the death intentional? She did hate intentional, was it by accident? We're going to find all that out in this read together. Okay, we're going to find it out as I read. Okay, so we're going to start with the first row. Okay, it's going to give us a little insight about who she was in the past, who she was trying to be, and future self, on what she would becoming to be, her love life, and overall messages that she should have known and did not see. Okay, so we're going to start with the Nine of Swords, the first row. We got the Nine of Swords, we got the Hermit, we got the Hangman, the Temperance card, and we got the Seven of Pentacles. So with the Nine of Swords, it showed me that she was having some inner fears in her past about certain things. Okay, she was worried and she was definitely stressed. Okay, many nights she was having sleepless nights as well. Okay, with the Hermit card, that can go hand in hand with the Nine of Swords. This talks about solitude, searching within. There's also talk about a disconnect, to find the light, making real bad choices, incorrect actions, betrayal. I feel like a lot is going on at that time period. A lot was going on. Loneliness, like a big, huge disconnect is what I'm getting from the Hermit card. Okay, and again, let's add to it. She was having inner fears and stress too. Okay, and worry. With the Hangman, at one point in her life, she was at a crossroads, trying to abandon old ways, trying to transition to her new self. But at the time, it wasn't the right time to do so, I feel. And I feel like a lot of times she'll be having like I done seen this before, because the Hangman also represents deja vu. I feel like a lot of times she was having deja vu moments and just keeping it to herself, but she was definitely having deja vu moments, okay? And trying to reason with her inner thoughts, okay? But the Temperance card, she was definitely trying to find harmony, like I said, because she was going through some shit. And the Temperance card talks about natural flow, harmony, self-control, which is something that she was trying to accomplish. Again, with the Hangman, shows me abandon old ways. So she was trying to abandon old ways and gain a new self-control of herself. With the Seven of Pentacles, always represent reaping what you sow. That goes back to the Hermit. The Hermit talks about betrayal. So it's very possible that she could have did something that was very betrayal-like, that had her in the energy of reaping what she sowed. Okay, I don't know exactly what she did, but she was definitely in the energy in the past of reaping what she sowed. Okay, in a real waiting, standstill type of way. But as we all know, she did have some type of success. She was on the Bad Girls Club, so let's give her a clap for that. She was on the Bad Girls Club. That did have a long-term success for her in her own way. Second row is the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Wands, the Death card in reverse, and the Three of Wands here. With the Wheel of Fortune, she definitely had good fortune coming in. She was starting to work on her personal journey, her personal self. She was in a whole new, brand new energy, I feel. She was starting to have good luck. She was starting to get the closure that she needed, closing out old issues, abandoning, shit and people and things that didn't serve her no purpose. And she started to see some positive results out of it and started to become more of a happier person. deep down, okay? But with the Page of Wands, I feel like she was a person that was very loyal. If you were loyal to her, she was loyal to you, okay? Whatever you dish out, she was giving back. So if you was on some fake phony shit, she was going to be fake and phony with you. And if you was on some 100% loyalty shit, she was going to give you that as well. Again, whatever you dish out, giving out. That's the type of energy I'm getting. With the Death card in reverse, even though she was happy, there was some times in her aloneness, or alone, when she was alone, there was times that she still suffered from depression. There was times that she was still having sleepless nights, like with the Nine of Swords that always talks about sleepless nights, worry, stress, and fears. She was still having some of that worriness, and sometimes she felt like she was still having a sense of lack of direction, but in actuality, she was doing the right work, and she needed to stop doubting herself because she was doing everything it took to get where she needed to go, because she was seeing positive results, but she was still in a void of depression, insomnia, again, weariness, and lack of direction. With the Three of Wands, she was definitely embarking on new opportunities, travel plans. Like, traveling was definitely on her mind. Also, to go along with that is the Three of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the World, Nine of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. The Page of Swords and the Three of Pentacles go hand in hand, because it showed me that she had a solid team behind her, okay? And she was a good team player, and she was easy to work with to some people. And I feel like she definitely combined her resources over the years to help in her success, okay? And she was in a period of learning, okay? Learning about herself, learning about business more, just learning about overall growing as a person and business-wise, okay? And with the Six of Swords, it definitely showed me that she was seeking and yearning for a better future, and that she did have angels behind her, guiding her on her journey in life. And again, traveling with the Three of Wands and the Six of Swords, they both talk about traveling. So again, traveling was definitely on her mind. And of course, traveling overseas more. I feel like she possibly did travel overseas. If she did travel overseas, I feel like she wanted to see more of the world. And if she did not travel overseas, she wanted to see, again, more of the world. Either or, she wanted to see more of the world. With the World card and the Nine of Pentacles, these two go hand in hand, okay? She was definitely having material security, okay, because she was having material success. Both of these talk about material stuff, so she was getting very she was very abundant in those areas, okay. She was starting to reach a fulfillment where she wanted to be, or where she wanted to be. And again, the World talk about relocation, the Six of Wands talk about traveling overseas, and the Three of Wands talk about traveling. So it's very possible she could think about living and relocating overseas, planning to live, actually. It's very possible. And she was, again, finding solitude. With the Hermit, talks about solitude. The Nine of Pentacles talk about solitude as well. But she was going back to solitude, but this solitude was in a very peaceful way compared to the other solitude. That solitude was more of a negative, sad energy. And with the Ace of Swords, she was definitely on the path to success, okay? Her mental focus was there, and she had the strength to accomplish where she was trying to accomplish that, okay? So I'm going to hit on the Moon card. Definitely the Moon card here. So I want you guys to see this. This is an Oracle card, okay? When you choose the symbol of the moon as your guide, you know it is necessary to look beyond the obvious to know the truth. Sometimes people will say one thing and you have a weird feeling that they mean something else altogether. You have this power. You are being asked to use it and choose it now. So I felt like a lot of times in her life she ignored her intuition. Like, she would know certain things but still go ahead and do it anyway. I feel like that was a problem of hers that she was dealing with. Not listening to your intuition. But as I always say, your intuition is never going to lead you in the wrong direction. So moving on to this card, Summon. Okay, Summon. How do you communicate with your powers or with me? Your goddess. Now is the time to pray and to meditate. Okay, meditation is talked about with the Hangman card. She was definitely being called to meditate. To acknowledge the scared in every way, in every experience. Don't take your next step lightly. You have the power to summon your spirit, summon your courage, and even summon me. You are requiring about something important. Breathe and wait. Seven of Pentacles talk about wait. For a sign before you act. So I feel like she was impatient. It was the energy of impatient. Couldn't wait. Again, she needed to be patient about something, okay, in her life. Now that I wouldn't know in particular, but she was definitely trying to be patient about something. Well, Spirit was telling her to be patient about something. And toward the ending of this, we're going to head on to her love life, okay? And then the order of the cards. So the first card, when I was shuffling, it was the Runner. It shows me that she definitely had fear of relationships, but I believe this was caused by hurt that was definitely done to her. This to the point at one point in her life where she was listening to ego, I believe. Okay. I feel like at one point with the I like you card, she met someone that definitely matched the energy that she wanted to receive. Like the romance was definitely blooming. There was a lot of fun flirting, a lot of dates, okay? Or possibly the person wanted to date her. But I feel that is the energy of they did date. With someone she was involved with. Again, with the affection I was talking about, kisses always talks about unconditional loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. So I definitely feel like she was falling in love, or could have been on the other flip side. Could have had the fear of intimacy. Eventually could have found someone to fall in love with in the future. And could have been receiving, giving, and receiving love. But I feel like strongly this is currently before she passed. She did meet someone that bounced back that same energy that she wanted. I feel like she did fall in love with someone. The person fell in love with her. Because the Sword and Rose popped out. I feel like this person definitely wanted to be a power couple. Person wanted to protect her. Wanted to give this person nothing, give her nothing but truth and clarity. And I feel like potentially the person that she was involved with definitely felt like this could be the one. They wanted to share eternal love, everlasting love, promise. Felt like it was a soul connection, married. Or again, it could be that in the future that could have, would have, possibly happen. But I'm not getting that energy per se, but you gotta throw that out there just to throw it out. But I feel like she was with someone that definitely felt like this could have been my wife, should have been my wife, but unfortunately it didn't happen. Most importantly, since before I end this video, I asked Spirit as I was shuffling the cards, was this shooting done intentionally, or was it done by accident? When I first asked the Spirit, was it done by accident? I didn't even get to the other one. This is the card I received by Spirit, which is yes. So in my heart of hearts with this reading, because I know Spirit is never going to lead you in the right direction, or anyone, me or anyone, I do feel that she did pass. She was an innocent bystander. So I do feel that it was by accidental type death, and unfortunately she was caught up at the wrong time in the wrong place. But anyway, please make sure to give us a thumbs up for me. I highly appreciate you if you do so. Subscribe, become a subscriber, refer a friend, you get $10 off your next reading. And again, this is for Deshayla Harris. Rest in peace, baby. And everyone stay safe. And let's stay prayed up and have that positive energy. Again, sending out that positive energy, that positive vibration. And anything positive we going to take in from the universe. Bye, you guys.